Alright, y'all, let's fucking get it.
Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense. They were trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He might want another play. They'll go to the ground. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. On the move. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Got a man, it's Hale. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. To the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson.
Gotta be faster, bro. Gotta be faster. Oh.
Defensively, one of the most important things is
That's to the boundary, ain't it? You run that to the boundary and all, y'all got cooked like that.
You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll go right back to the run.
Come on, bro.
Picks up the 1st down. Here's
He's getting outran like a child.
They finally get him
Come
on
on,
the
bro.
ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Getting outran like a
What
fucking child.
perfect
Let's go.
execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battle.
Come on,
There he
bro.
goes.
Jesus Christ.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Jesus
I'll tell
Christ.
you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the
Come on,
outside
bro.
by
He's
giving the
just
running back
running
space to make
through
the
you.
big play.
Y'all ain't doing shit about it.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Julian saying to throw. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble.
And he
Come on,
takes it
guys.
in
That was a
for
pathetic
touchdown,
drive, man,
Buckeyes.
defensively. That's a pathetic fucking drive. There was no
Precision
resistance.
blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the kick is
Oh,
good,
come
but
on,
there's
bro.
a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the
Come
kicker.
on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
This is what y'all doing. I gotta fight back on defense, bro. I gotta show something.
They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15.
This nigga dove like a dumbass. Please stop trying to piss me off. He dove. That should have been a fumble. It would have pissed me off. I might have broke my controller.
Tries it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go right back to him. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, SMU. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's a problem for the defense. On 4th down like that, you've got all those bodies close to the line of scrimmage. If one guy's out of the gap,
defense, I gotta have some kind of resistance. That's all I'm asking for. Like a little bit of fucking resistance, man.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, you keep coming out and onside.
Disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front.
I'm not gonna onside it unless I'm down, just so you know.
Just nowhere for that return man.
Power, hold. Come on, guys. I'm not asking for too fucking much here. Play some defense.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. On the move, it's Jackson.
Set an edge, bro. I put you in the fucking out of bounds.
Stopped at the 18,
Jesus Christ.
A little space with the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA.
Bro, it's pissing me off how much we can't stop the run.
This is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to
motion to power.
Always find great running
Fuck, I like that.
Ohio State.
Defense
I like that a lot. I mean, that's the motion.
Nothing on that play.
Especially if you change that to a tight end or something, because 24 didn't block nobody. Yeah, that's for that.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Throwing, say it.
Hey. Oh my God, Big Dookie! Oh my God!
And that's why these guys play.
I needed you. Oh my God, I needed you.
You got to catch that and make that a pick.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
Just gotta go get him.
He's going to run it.
Yep, and 4th and 4. I don't know the rules here.
They stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the
God,
pocket
you have
maybe
to
just
pick
a
that,
little bit
bro.
longer. It's 3rd down.
God, you
I
have to
gotta
pick
get,
that.
and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Jesus Christ, bro. Pick 6 would have been crazy.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack.
Yeah.
They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
Please block him.
Give to the right.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. He stayed outside. You just got to cut inside.
Run game is good. Balance is
God.
good. If the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit
Oh,
more.
my God.
Sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
It's there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
It's crazy watching my dog. I just wish I could block. I'm not even asking for too much, man.
And the Mustangs are in the hurry up. To the air, it's Jennings.
Oh, wow.
They get enough rush.
Fuck, he was wide open.
Off the sack at the 20.
Good
It's a
shit,
better
bro.
job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's
Fuck,
had a
he was
lot of
wide
success
open.
on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Somebody.
He was able to
Damn.
get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
Fucking great defensive possession after I get a 3 and out. God damn it. That's why that pick 6 was so fucking important, man.
Here comes the Ohio State
Oh,
offense
man.
onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Come on, that's a
Give him a
man,
pickup
caught.
of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Ain't get a fumble?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Switch the ball to the outside hand. That's pretty good, actually.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. These corners backing off a bit. Saying.
Hey, somebody! Oh my God, bro.
That one is he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line.
Great fucking draw play. Oh, great play. My dumb ass. I didn't even get to my adjustments. You gotta be fucking stupid. You know you're sending pressure, bro. Be smart there. Take the fucking 4th down and do something about it.
So explosive. They can put small drives together,
damn.
big drives together. They've really had a great
You gotta
year,
be
and that's
fucking
why they're a top
stupid.
10 offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You don't have no wiggle, bro?
After a gain of 4 out to the
Jesus
28.
Christ.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
2nd down coming up.
Did you revive?
He'll try it again.
I mean, you got to block the backside. I'm not even asking for too much there. Jesus Christ.
If you're going to stop stop the run game.
Block the fucking backside so I can fucking
on
run.
the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't even shift
Here
nobody.
trying to
Why is this dude way out there?
short
I don't
from the
know.
28.
Wide? Yeah, he's gonna come this way.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings.
That's big shit.
Intercepted.
You gotta be
The
fucking
defense is set
stupid,
'em
Howard.
up.
Put the
Trying
fucking
to take it
controller
back.
down.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Took it all the way back to the house.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the right. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Right back to the well. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wants to adjust the pattern. Calls his own number. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quickly complete. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Say it. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's got it.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
So now it's second and long. Here's Sayin to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Mustangs are threatening on first and goal. Making side adjustments here. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Air Force taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's Air Force able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Throw it, say it. Might be looking to run. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and turning it on. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Finding open areas. He's loose. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. He is having a day, and think about this stat. Ezekiel Elliott has his name in the top 20 single-game rushing record list 5 times, more than any of the great Ohio State backs. Oh, we might have another entry coming here.
Oh, that's incredible to think about. And you think about some of his past runs that were so amazing.
There's some room. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
It's good. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Buys a little time with his feet. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
From the gun on third down, say it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, say it. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering him downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Off and running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the back. Zayn escapes the pressure to his right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Zayn from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34.
And listen, third down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But there's a really nice...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Defense in press coverage. They'll run for it. Tried to power it ahead on 4th and 1, and this defense was up to the challenge, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the try is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Escapes the pressure going right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Say it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
To the air on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Tosses it incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Back to throw, it's Zayn. Fires left. Hauls it in. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Final play of the quarter coming. They're going to test the right side with this one. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Jennings. Takes the easy completion. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Wants to throw on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
Runs through a tackle. Across the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Now on first down from the 28. On the ground, it's Green. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless he wants to go deep. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Saying to throw for it on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
From the red zone, it's Jackson. He's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go right back to it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. Looks as if he's going to run it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that 4th down, that was ball game. Now the opponent has life. Their defense has given them a chance. Let's see what they can do.
Maybe headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for room. It's Green. Crosses the 30. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Running inside the 20. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it! And with that field goal, they